All right, so today I just wanted to take a few minutes and reflect on my first month of doing these videos. And so it is now May 5th. I started posting videos to this channel on April 1st, I believe, and been doing 3 consistently a week. Started with a few of them banked and ready to go so that I wouldn't run out. And now I'm trying to create, because I went a week without doing them, and so now I'm trying to create videos, post one tomorrow, stay consistent on that schedule. And, you know, I just wanted to take the time to reflect on the first month, kind of talk about how it went. And, you know, you fall into a trap when you're doing these videos. Like, my goal of shooting these videos is to number one, this is a way for me to coach myself. I'm here to try to step into a better version of myself and kind of learn through consistent practices how to be better. And so that's number one. Number two, I'm creating this because I want my little girls who are young right now, I want them to have the ability to see these later in their life and kind of hopefully be there as positive messages that they can listen to, and kind of listen to my journey in life, especially when they were little. And you know, at the same time, if I want to inspire others to kind of find their voice as well. There's so many people out there saying, hey, you need to stop and start creating content, create content for YouTube or at whatever avenue it is. And I find that listening to your own voice, you can find so many other ways to kind of get to where you want to be if you kind of stop and you really take the wisdom from inside yourself and use that as a way to learn and grow, rather than constantly searching for other people to tell you how to do it. And so for me, it's been a kind of a balance of like, hey, I want to do these as a journal for myself, but what happens if other people watch? And I don't get too many views right now. I have a couple people who check it out that I know, but I was taking the time, or I've been taking the time over the past couple weeks to start getting up early to run. Most of my workouts through, I don't know, the past, let's call it 5-6 years of my life, and that I can recall, you know, I work out 2 to 3 times a week. I get up at, you know, early and try to do workouts at 5 a.m. so I can be home by 6 a.m. That's allows me to be to my workout and back before my wife and girls wake up. But it's not consistent to the point where it's like, I mean, it's been helpful, but it's not getting me to where I need to be. And so I've found that I'm trying to run a little bit more in the morning, which I hate doing. But I'm like, I need to get up and spend more time like on my other days, and just get up, find a way to receive like a positive message, start my intentions right for the day, create the right energy I want for the day. And so with that, I've been trying to, on days that I'm not going to my gym, which is 3 to 4 days a week, I've been trying to get up and do a run within my neighborhood, run a couple miles, and get that done before everybody wakes up. And what I'm thinking of when I'm out there running is, it's very similar to this. It's very similar to creating this video content. You're out there on your own. There's nobody watching. There's nobody cheering you on. There's nobody that really cares except you. And you're doing it to try to better yourself. You're doing it to try to take steps forward, but the battle just to do it and feel good about it sometimes is hard, because, like the name of my channel, it's definitely a long game situation. It's definitely something that you got to stay consistent with and battle the internal thoughts that say, I don't feel like doing this today, or Is it really going to matter if I do it? Does it, like, what's the end goal? Those are all the things that always have crossed my mind in the past, and I'm trying to get to that level where it's like not letting those thoughts take over and allow me to not stay consistent to become the person I'm trying to become. And I think for me, it's part of the growth process to know it's like, okay, well, if you really want to step into what this vision is that you have of yourself to be this better person, then it's going to be hard, and there's going to be things that you don't want to do, and it's not always going to feel comfortable all the time, but you got to figure out how to create that right energy around you to be like, hey, I'm going to do it, and it's going to make a difference, and it's planting the seeds that might take a while to grow, but when you look back upon it later, you'll be like, I'm so thankful that I took the time to do that. I'm so thankful I took the time to make those decisions and sacrifice at the time, or overcome the I'm too busy, or I'm too tired, or I just don't want to do it, and like all those excuses that come into play that we make. And you see other, I'll say I see other successful. I don't want to put words into other people's mouths. I find that I see other people that I'm like, oh, I like what they're doing, and I appreciate the success that they have, but I don't want to be like them, or I don't know, it's hard to explain, but there's certain things that I find judging people, but it's probably just a judgment on myself. It's me not feeling super confident in myself, and so I put judgment on other people. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I'm trying to get past that. I'm trying to work towards a more committed, a more confident, a more dedicated version of myself that no longer wants to just be average. And I live an amazing life. I could tell everyone I know, it's like I live an amazing life, and it's awesome. And I'm so happy with my family, and I'm happy with my community, and my health, and there's so many things that I'm super grateful for, but I find myself stuck in as far as like a purpose and what I should be doing, and like, this constant like, okay, what am I truly gonna step into that gives me the ability to serve as many people as I can in order to really, find some of the other benefits in life that I would like, and live a life of abundance, and have financial freedom, and all the things that we strive to have, but tend to get caught up with certain things. So it's been a lot of thinking for me, and a lot of positive progress, I think, and I believe. And then there's been definitely some times where I kind of step back into little mental roadblocks here and there, but this for me is my way of being like, hey, I want to stay consistent with this. I know that putting out this content is going to be good for me at some point, could be good for my family, and maybe at some point, if I am creating the right messages and I find that path, then I can share that with others to help people who might relate to a similar situation, who are there's so many other people that I see even through the YouTube community that's like they're trying to do some of the same things, and so it's like take all the roadblocks out of the way, just kind of create it. That's why I sit in my car here. I do it without distractions. I have a old GoPro that I use, and I try to take all of the excuses away from creating this content, and just doing it, so that I don't have a reason to say, hey, I couldn't do it. It's like, hey, take the time, there's always other things you could be doing, and I can be doing, but this is important. And I know that it's going to have an impact on me later, and so I want to do it. So, month into it, and again, I got to remember, it's like, I don't care about views. I don't care about subscribers. I don't care who watches this. This is for me to grow, and this is for me to journal. And don't fall into the trap of watching other content, because that, again, like I start watching other people's content. I'm like, oh, well, that's a good idea, and that's a good idea. And it's like, it's sometimes it's great, and sometimes it just takes you into the trap of, you know, distraction and trap of thinking that what you're doing isn't good enough, or what you're doing isn't actually going to get you where you want to go. I don't want to have that mindset. I want to have the mindset of like, I'm doing this for the right reasons, and if I do it consistently, it's going to open a door that I haven't thought of before. So that's what I'm going to keep doing. So for anybody who's watching, especially my girls, if you're watching this later on, please know how much I love you and appreciate you. And I'm working hard to become my best self. So thank you guys. Love you. Have a great day.